Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one that I have been excited to film for a month now, and this is a Halloween advent calendar unboxing, I guess, and it is all small business themed. So I will get straight into the video. If you like this type of video and like unboxings, like small business videos, please do subscribe and I will get straight into it. So I think around mid-September, maybe the beginning of September, a company called Hannah Horror put out that they were doing kind of Halloween advent calendars, so kind of like a countdown to Halloween, whereas it would be Christmas normally, but a Halloween version. And she released it on her Instagram and kind of gave like a sneak peek of a few of the small businesses that were going to be involved. And all of Hannah Horror's art is incredible, it looks amazing, so instantly I was kind of intrigued. The price of the advent calendar was going to be £50 and I just really wanted one. So I kind of thought about it and I was like, I just really want an advent calendar. Like, this year has been terrible. I just want a Halloween advent calendar. And it did go up on her store. Now I was literally on there at like, I think it went up at like a maybe say 2 and I was like there at 1.59 and it came up. I bought it and apparently there was only 10 and literally by 2:02, I'm not sure if that was like the hour time, but as an example, they were all sold out. So a lot of people missed out on them that really wanted them, and they were very limited, which just made me want it even more. And I just like the idea of kind of discovering new businesses that I haven't heard of before. And it's also just exciting to have something to open each day. I mean, who doesn't like that? So I will be going through in this video all 31 days, and there are 23 small businesses in this advent calendar. Some of them I've mentioned, some of them I've bought stuff before, but the majority of them I've never heard of. Probably you haven't heard of either, so you will discover a whole bunch of small businesses in this video. Now, as there's 31 items, this video could be quite long, so I'm thinking it's going to be between 40 and 50 minutes. So definitely get a drink, get something to eat, and you can discover all about some new exciting small businesses. I do also expect to go through a few camera batteries whilst recording this. I did record a video before this one, so my battery did just die then, so if it's a bit jumpy, that's why. But in this video I will be going through the items, the packaging. The packaging was gorgeous, and just a bit about the box really. So when it arrived, it did come in this black box, and oh my gosh, when I opened it, it was incredible. I will put either one of my boomerangs that I saved or a photo of what it was like when I opened it. It was just, it was very magical. So it did come in this box, and then it was also wrapped in black tissue paper, and then wrapped around it was this really cute kind of spiderweb ribbon, which just gave it a really cute present effect. And then clipped at the front in the middle was this really cute bow. It does have spiders on, but they kind of look okay, so so it was kind of clipped in the middle, which just gave it again a present vibes, and I really liked that. So that was kind of the packaging of it. And I did also get a receipt. So oh, okay, so the box was $45 and then shipping was $5, and then she did put a note on it and it says, "Kirsty, thank you so much for ordering one of our Halloween advent calendar boxes. We hope you love it. Stay spooky, Hannah." So that was the note. And then when I opened it, on top, as you all have seen in the boomerang or the photo, was this, and this is the style of Hannah Horror's art, and it's just very gothic, very pretty. And it says, "Welcome to your Halloween advent calendar box, Kirsty." So I just loved the fact that it was like personalized, and I think this is just gorgeous. And then on the back, which I really liked, was they put all of the small businesses involved. So that's all of the ones that are in this box. A few of them have repeats, which is why there's not 31 small businesses and there is 23. But yeah, so those are all the ones involved, and I'm literally surrounded by small business items and packaging. And oh my gosh, the packaging, I know I've already said, but I was very, very impressed. So I will start with number 1 and then go all the way up to 31. The first one was wrapped in this really, really pretty spiderweb tissue paper. And I mean, look at the labels. Isn't that the prettiest label you've ever seen? So all of them do have these back labels that say the number and then October. And they are all in different tissue paper as well. So this was the first one, and then this is by the company called Halfway Happy. I don't think I'll link all the items to this because I don't think the description box will be big enough, but I will link all of the shops in the description box so you can go and find them more easily and have a look at what they do, because some of them do some amazing things. One other thing, I did buy this box knowing that I wasn't going to like everything in the box. I mean, it's a surprise. It's not going to appeal to everyone. I meant to do this disclaimer at the beginning. I thought I would get it and I would keep the things I like and either sell or keep them for a giveaway. So that's what I'm going to do. Everything, like some of them are earrings, and obviously I can't wear earrings, so I will either be selling them or putting them in a giveaway. So yeah, that's that out of the way. But back to this one. This is Halfway Happy, which is the name of their shop, and I just love the packaging of this. So it is tissue paper, and they put this pumpkin washi tape all along it. And then inside was a Halfway Happy sticker of their logo. And then this, which is so, so cute. Now, normally I'm not a huge kind of Oogie Boogie fan, to be honest. I prefer Jack and Sally. But I really liked the colouring on this. I just really liked the orange, green and purple kind of splattered effect that's in the background. And I think it's kind of very, I don't know, Tim Burton in the way it's been drawn as well. And I like that it's in a frame. Now, Halfway Happy also do different characters, I believe. I did have a look on their website, but it was a while ago. But they did have kind of Zero, Jack, all of the other ones. So yeah, this is a A5 print. Really, really liked this one. And then there was this kind of sticker in with it as well that says, oh look, another glorious morning, it makes me sick. I would say this is a little bit rough around the edges, but yeah, there was this in here as well. But I definitely loved this print. I think it's really, really pretty. I'll have to go a bit faster because I'm already on 5 minutes. Day number 2 was again another art print, and this is the packaging of day 2. So really, really cute skeleton tissue paper with again this gorgeous label, and then inside was this stripy bag, and the company of this is called Total Cult. Again, another one I haven't heard of before, and that's their logo there, so kind of this vampire girl. And then inside was a Beetlejuice print. I will show you all the business cards and everything as well. This is their business card, and it says Total Cult. And it's got their Etsy and Instagram. I will link all their shops, as I said. But that's their business card. And then inside was this sticker. And this is quite a large vinyl sticker of their logo, which is really cool. And inside, as I said, the print is Beetlejuice. So there is Lydia there, and it says strange and unusual. And then on the back, it does say Total Cult again. So a really, really cool print. I wouldn't necessarily say that this is my type of style of what I usually go for, but I can appreciate it and it looks really cool. So this is the second day. Day number 3 was some wax melt. So this one was in some orange tissue paper, again with the gorgeous label. And then inside were these. Now when I opened them, I was really scared I was going to get it all over my carpet because I wasn't sure like what anything was. But it is these wax melts, and this is what they look like without getting them all over the place. So they are these kind of orange cube wax melts, and they do have some kind of lavendery leaves, it looks like, on top. There was no business card with these, but according to the sheet, these are by Skeleton Sanctuary. I did look them up, and they are a small business on Etsy. There's like a card underneath. The scent is called Pumpkin Queen. I would say the scent is very, very strong, but there are these ones, and I'm not sure how well you can really see, but they do have kind of a, I don't think herbal's the right word, but kind of all these like flowers in with them. Day number 4 was Shadows and Souls. Now this is a company I've been following on Instagram for a while, and their art is just gorgeous. So I was very, very happy with this item. Again, spiderweb tissue paper, door number 4. And then their packaging was this stripy bag with this, and this is their logo for Shadows and Souls. And I love this art print so much. I'm really glad it's this one. And it is this kind of black and orange vertical striped print with Trick or Treat in front of it. Although it is quite simple, I really like all the details around it and how it kind of has this kind of Instagram filter with all these dots and dust and everything. And I really, really like how effective this print is. This is definitely one I'll be keeping. And she also does Strange and Unusual, kind of Beetlejuice with like, I thought I got that fly. There has been a fly in my room for days and I thought I got it. I squished one this morning and now there's another one. So I don't know where I got up to with that. It's like one of those ones with like the big body as well, so you can really see it. Anyway, really, really liked this print. As I said, she does different ones in this kind of style. So that is Shadows and Souls. Day number 5 was Sinister Signs. Now there are a few small businesses in here that I kind of bought the box for, and I knew that I'd like their items. Because obviously buying a mystery thing is kind of 50-50, like you don't know whether you're gonna love it or not. And this was the company that, well, one of the companies I bought the box for, as I've been following them for quite a while, and it's one of those companies where I kind of like everything they do, but I never knew which one I wanted to pick. So I was very, very happy with this particular sign. So day number 5 was orange tissue paper, and then it came in this orange and white stripy bag with Sinister Signs. This is their business card, and then it says thank you and has their Instagram there. It did also have a sticker that says stay sinister. And then inside was this. Now, if you couldn't tell by the name, Sinister Signs makes wooden signs, and this is the one that was put in the box. And this says haunted. So this is a kind of black wooden sign, and then it does say haunted in this white ink, and I just think this is so pretty. I like how it's kind of smudged there, kind of gives it a ghostly look, and it is kind of a gloss finish. So I was thrilled with this. I really, really, really liked this sign. I wasn't sure originally how I was going to put it up because there's no like space to hook it up to anything, but I think it was Sinister Signs who put on their story. It was either Sinister Signs or Alien Queen Crafts, because they both make kind of spooky signs, and they said that Poundland were doing these easels for 50p, and they're kind of like this size, and they're perfect to hold signs like this. So I did go and buy 2 because I do have 2 signs in this box. So if I can find some space, I might put this one definitely on here because it is quite thick. There's another sign in this box that I think I might blue tack, but this one, because it is quite thick and a bit, I don't know, a bit more chunky, I think I'll put it on the easel. So really, really pleased with this. And then also, as if that wasn't enough, there are these really cute bats. So these have actually been 3D printed. So there is this one. And as you can probably see, the texture on these is very, very liney, which means that they have been 3D printed, which is really, really cool. And they are glittery, as you can see. So these will be perfect to kind of stick on your wall. And there is also, again, the same style, but a little bit bigger. So these are going to be perfect. And when I went on her website, this is kind of in the middle with these kind of one here and then one underneath it on a door. So that's also another option. This is probably one of my favourite days, if you couldn't tell, but I was really, really pleased with the items from Sinister Signs. She does also do like zombie hands that I've seen on her website that are again 3D printed. So that was day number 5. Day number 6, I think is called Charms or LETHE, I'm not really sure. It's LETHE charms, and this is a really cute item, but it's obviously one that I won't be keeping. But this was the packaging, so skeleton tissue paper, and then this is their business card. I really like this effect on the jewels that they have. And then there was this really cute sticker that says Happy Halloween. There was also some sweets that were vampire fangs, but I ate those. And then inside was this organza bag, and then inside are, and inside again, are some earrings. Now these are very, very pretty, just not what I can wear basically, because they are earrings. So they are on this kind of papery back, and then they are these coffins, and they are clear, but they've got these really pretty flowers in them, and then obviously they have the cross cut out, as you can see. So very, very pretty, kind of combining that dark like coffins and all of that with a very, not pastel-y, but I like the whole contrast of that, if that makes sense. That probably didn't. But hopefully you know what I mean, like they're combining the flowers with coffins, like it's contrasty, I don't know. But I will either be keeping these as a gift for someone maybe, or selling them, or doing something. Obviously I can't wear them because I don't have my ears pierced, but I did think this item was very cute if you did. The next company is the Ghost Family Haunts, and they actually had 2 items in this box. Now this one I think is really pretty, but I'm not sure whether I'll be keeping it, just because I do have quite a lot of art prints that need to go up and not a lot of wall space. So this was day number 7 with the spider webs, and then inside was an A6 print. So the packaging of this was, it came in the plastic with this sticker. It's kind of more like a postcard print, I guess. And then it did have their business card here, and then this haunted card, and it does have some information on the back, so if you did want to pause to read that, go ahead. Otherwise I will be here all day if I read this. So this print is very, very pretty. Maybe I will keep it. It is quite small as well. So it is an A6 one, and it does have a cauldron, and it's kind of got a fine liner effect, maybe an ink effect with this skull. And then I really like the back of it as well. It says sentiments, I think. Yeah. And then it's got this really pretty border with these pumpkins, so kind of more like a postcard, I guess, but you could put this up as a print. So that was day number 7. Day number 8 was from a company called Rock and Roll Home. Now I tried to search them on Instagram, but it came up as Rocker Babies, so I'm not sure if they've changed their name maybe, but day number 8 had the orange tissue paper, and I really like this item. So it did come in this stripy bag, and it says, "Hey babe" on it. Kind of very Beetlejuice-like. And then inside here is a pin, and I love this pin. I would definitely be keeping this one. As I said, it does say Rocker Babies on it, so I'm not sure if they've changed their name or something. But this pin is a heart, and it's kind of got this barbed wire effect, and then it says strange and unusual in the center with this one pin back on the back of it. It is kind of a matte, and it's my favorite type of pin where it's black and silver enamel. So loved this one. Will definitely be putting that on my pin hoop up there. Day number 9 had this skeleton tissue paper, and this again was kind of one of my favorites, and it's by Hannah Horror herself. So she is the lady who put all of these items together, and I really liked opening this. So to start with, there is her business card that says Happy Halloween, and then all her details are on the other side of it. Even her business card, it's got like a spider web and these ornate corner pieces. It's just very pretty. And then inside was this black envelope that says trick or treat, and then inside here was a raffle ticket. I think she drew them and I didn't win. But there we go. And then inside that envelope it says trick or treat on it, and then it says trick. So this is the kind of leaflet that's in it, because on the back it does have information and it does have a coupon code. I'm not sure if that's a one-use thing, so I won't show you that. But it does say you've also been entered into our Halloween raffle, keep it safe, and that says for more details. So it does have like information on the back of it. So I'd say this is more like a leaflet, but I think this is a stunning print. Like I would definitely be putting this one up. So it's very much in the style of this kind of information sheet. But I love the whole effect. I love the bats, the cobwebs. It's just very Victorian Gothic. Yeah. So this was in this envelope. And then there was also this stripy bag with her logo on there. And then inside was a print. Now, this particular print doesn't appeal to me just because I'm not a huge fan of the character. Like, I thought the film was cool, but I'm not like obsessed with it, so it's not a print I would necessarily put up. But I actually really liked the leaflet prints that were in with it, but I think this print is like talent wise stunning. And it's the Sam print from Trick or Treat, and it says Eternal Halloween, and the amount of detail in this print, as I said, is just stunning. She also does characters like Sweeney Todd, Beetlejuice, quite a lot of characters. It's just that I think Sam's a bit creepy. I know a lot of people find he's very cute. I think he's creepy. So I'll probably be saving this for a giveaway because I know a lot of people will love this print. It's just not personally for me, but I still really liked her day because, as I said, there was this trick print. I'm losing it, I can't talk anymore. Trick print, and also this, and again this is another leaflet, but I would definitely be putting this up, and it says dreams are fleeting, only nightmares last forever. It's just very like dark quotes, so I really loved this. And again, there is another code on the back of it, and this really reminds me, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I do have this kind of cushion there, and it's about like dreams and imagination from Spooky Box, and I just feel like that it just goes very well with it. So maybe I'll try and put this one like above my bed, maybe take some of this down. But yeah, so in that package was the business card, the raffle ticket, the print, and the 2 leaflets. I call them art prints because I think they're really cool, and she also does a vampire themed one, which I might actually get because I think it's really cool. So really pleased again with that day. Day 10, again, cobweb tissue paper, and these are actually from a company that I featured in my shop with me, so I was aware of them, and this is Sandstar art, and I'm so happy I have some items from them now. So this is their logo, and it says thank you, and then inside was some stickers. So this was how they came packaged with their details on the back, and then I will quickly go through these. So there is this one, which is definitely, I think, one of my favourites. This really cute pumpkin. They are all like a glossy vinyl. There's this, oh, it's the same one. There is this witch on the moon, which is adorable. This is definitely joint first with that, with like the pumpkin guy. I just think this ghost is adorable. There's this pumpkin man, a bigger ghost, which is always good. This is actually a matte sticker, which is really nice. This one that says every day is Halloween with this cat ghost. And then I think we're back to, yeah, back to the beginning. So I love the style of these. I think they're really pretty, and I was really pleased, as I said, to have something from Sandstar Art, and they also do like bookmarks and prints. Day number 11 was by, I'm not sure how you say her name. Is it LOIS? It's LOIS, Goody. I really hope, I mean, I'm probably butchering that. Day 11 came in orange tissue paper, and then it was inside this striped bag, and it is an art print. And this is really cool. She does have some really cool art prints, and this is it. So it's got these kind of twins that say trick and treat on their forehead. and they are both holding pumpkins. I really like the colour of this. I think it's really cute. It's kind of like a pinky orange, but then she does have the black and white sleeves with the pumpkins. We are matching. So yeah, I think that's really cute. Oh, one's like a devil and one's a cat, I think, because one has like a cat tail and one's got a devil tail. So yeah, really cute print. And then day 12 was Daughter Hell. So again, packaging. And then everything came in this black envelope that said trick or treat in the corner. And this is a art print again. So it did come packaged in plastic. And then this is their business card. As you can see, Daughter Hell, handmade jewellery and art. And then this is the print. Oh my gosh. My voice is against me today. I've got no idea how Rogue Moon does those lives, because literally like 40 minutes of filming and my voice is like, nope. But yeah, this is the print. So it says, I'm not actually sure what it says. Is that get? No, I'm not entirely sure. But it does have this saying across the top and bottom. If you know what this is, let me know. And then it does have this skull with kind of candles dripping in the eyes. I think this is really cool and very effective. Like, I like the contrast of it and the stars. Again, I just don't think it's personally one I will keep. I'll probably put it in a giveaway. Day number 13 was the Dark Times. And this is probably my least favourite item, I'd say. And it's day number 13 with these cobwebs. The owner of this is so nice. Like, when I tagged them on Instagram, she was so sweet. Again, it's just an item that personally appeals to me. So everything was in this kind of cardboard packaging, and then inside was their business card. And then there were these kind of paper bats. So there's, I think, like 5 maybe. So that's kind of one of them. And then as you can see, they have these bend lines. So the idea is you bend them and then you can stick them to a wall. And then it says happy hauntings. Hattie, maybe? I'm really bad at pronouncing names. So yeah, these were the things inside the cardboard. And then there is this one, which is a little vampire sticker. I do like this sticker. I think it's quite cute. And then there's also this piece of paper. Oh, it says draw your own sticker made from offcuts from my postage label. So it is just kind of a blank postage sticker that was in there as well. But yeah, so that is from the Dark Times. I think she also does kind of bunting and things. I know she does ghost bunting, which looks really cute. But that was day 13. Day 14 was something a little bit different, and it's by the company Crystal Witch Coven, or Coven. Is it Coven or Coven? One of the two. And again, orange tissue paper. I thought that fly was back then. I was like, oh my gosh. And everything came in this cute organza bag. And then inside was her business card. And she is on Etsy, I believe. So that's her business card. And then inside was, again, another organza bag in white. And there is a candle and also this little jar. Now, this is very cinnamony, and it's actually, like, it smells incredible. So there is this tea light candle. I think she did say it was cinnamon. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. But it's very spicy, very cinnamony. Yeah, I really like the scent of this. And then there is also this. Now, I was a bit confused when I opened this as to what it was, because it's kind of this herb kind of blended in a mini jar, and it's got this cute little pumpkin around it. And then, as you can see, it's kind of being waxed shut. So I did contact her, because I tagged her in a post anyway, and she said that this is a Halloween protection spell blend thing. I'm not really kind of into the whole witchiness anymore. Like, I used to be really into it and collect sage and all of that, but I do think this is cute. I will probably put it on my little coffin shelf along with my oddities maybe. This is cute, and it's also different because it's unlike anything we've had before, but she does kind of mainly do these mini jars that are very cute and candles. So yeah, something a little bit different but still very, very cute, and it's nice to see a range of things. And then moving on to day 15, this is Misery Guts, so that's the company. And it does have skeleton tissue paper and again a striped bag. This is again probably one of my least favourite items, not gonna lie, but it does have a wooden stick and I was a bit confused. And it does say Misery Guts skull mask, tape on the stick and get spooky. So that's what the card says that was in the package. And basically there's this kind of card skull mask, and what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to tape this to here, so then you have like a skull mask. Again, personally not my thing. Maybe if you had children you could give that to them, or if you wanted a last minute Halloween costume, I guess you could use this. Again, personally not something I would use, so I will either put this in a giveaway or sell it or something. But again, something a little bit different. It's nice to see variety and everything. And there was also this knife holographic sticker in with it as well. Day 16 was bodies and botanicals, and this is actually really, really cool. So I will start with their business card. And she did put Happy Halloween on it. 16 was the cobwebs. And then inside was a print and 2 stickers. So one of the stickers is a coffin with these flowers. Very, very pretty, kind of tattoo style as well. And then there was also this one, which is definitely my favourite. I think this is really gorgeous. And it's this holographic skull with all these leaves, kind of like a skull planter with this plant that kind of drapes down. I think this is really, really pretty. And then inside is this, oh, it's kind of got bent a little bit, but this is a A5, I think they call these flash sheets if I'm right, probably not, don't know. And this is all these kind of illustrations of Halloween things. Again, very like tattoo inspired, I believe. So there is a moon, a pumpkin house, a bat, a spooky flag, a hand with a tattoo on, a witch girl, and also a crow. Now I stupidly should have learnt from last time, these kind of sticky plastic protection sleeves, I understand they protect things because I use them as well, but when I try and put the print back, it's happened again. Just slightly down there and all across there. I think that, oh, and a little bit there. Now it's not the end of the world, I can't even see it really. It's only when you look at it in the light, and I didn't scratch it this time because scratching it made it worse. So I do really like this print. I think it is one that I will keep and put up just because I love the fine liner style of it. So that is by Bodies and Botanicals. So again, really nice to discover some new small businesses, which is the case for basically the whole box. The next one is called SKARO Crafts. Oh, I'm going to be saying so many of these wrong. And these are really cool. Now, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with these at first, but I think I have an idea. So, 17 orange tissue paper. And inside were some Beetlejuice stickers. So, this is their business card. You're going to get sick of me saying that. You probably already are. So, that's that. And then this was the packaging that came on top of the plastic. And then there are 2 Beetlejuice stickers in here. So there is this one and this one. So they are kind of the couple with the costume. I like the whole effect of Beetlejuice, but I haven't watched it in quite a while, but I obviously know who the characters are. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with these at first, but I'm thinking maybe make it into a bookmark. Put it on like a striped background. I think they sell something like that in their shop, so maybe I'll try and recreate that. This was the next item. If you have any ideas for stickers, because I do have quite a lot of vinyl stickers, but I never want to put them somewhere in case I don't want that item anymore. I don't want to damage things, so let me know if you've got any ideas for where I could put stickers. Day 18 is Alien Queen Crafts. This again was one of the shops I bought the box for. And again, it's another sign. So this is 18 skeleton tissue paper, and then inside was this stripy bag that says Alien Queen Crafts in the corner, and then also Trick or Treat at the bottom of it. And I loved this one. This was like perfect. So the bag was like full of Halloween confetti, which was cute, and then inside was their business card. And also this, there's confetti everywhere now, this leaflet to basically tag them. You can see the back confetti there and the ghost. And then it says Happy Halloween, Megan. And then there was also this sticker. And then there were 2 items in this bag. There was this really cute vinyl bookmark, and this has got a repetitive print of a haunted house, pumpkins, ghosts, moons, all of that. So this is very cute. So that's the bookmark, and it does have a little string there, and it has been laminated, so that's really cool. And then this, just like Sinister signs, could be my favourite item in the box, like joint with them. And this is again a wooden sign. It's a bit smaller and a bit flatter than the other one, but I mean, how perfect is this? I love this one. I'm so glad it's this spooky. It kind of matches my channel name. It's what I'm about. As you can see, it is a bit flatter. If I grab the other one, you can see how like chunky this one is from Sinister Signs versus this one. So I might blue tack this to a wall because I've got a space kind of above these set of 4 prints I've got there. And this says spooky. Now this one's matte, and again it's wood, and it's got this kind of white border, spider webs, and I love this font so much. And it says spooky obviously, and yeah, I could not be happier with this. This is definitely what I would choose. Loved this. I did also open up a mystery bat themed box from Alien Queen Crafts. Like everything was put together by her. So if that video's up, I will link it in the eye for you, because I did do a whole video unboxing a box from her. But really, really thrilled with this. Just, this is perfect. So that was that one from Alien Queen Crafts. Next up was another print that I could not be happier with, and I don't know how you say the name. I can't even like attempt because I got no idea. I'll put the business name on the screen here, but they are an art print company, and their art prints are so intricate, so detailed, and they are gorgeous. And I saw they do Dracula ones, and I was really hoping it would be one, and it was. Okay, so scrap that. When we get to Alien Queen Crafts, it kind of alternates between a company we've already had and then the next company. So forget that whole introduction. Maybe I'll just edit it and put it somewhere else. Day 19 was actually Shadows and Souls again, which again I was really happy with. So day 19 was the COBWEB, same packaging that they did before, and then inside this was this print, and again I just love it. Again, it's quite simple but very, very effective. So it says Halloween every day with this cameo with stripes and a pumpkin, and then it does again have this kind of filter thing going down it. This just matches me very well. So loved this, and all of the prints are A5, which is perfect. That's my favorite style of print, like A5 and A6. So that was day 19. Then day 20 is that company that I can't pronounce, so orange tissue paper. And it did come in this red envelope, which is very fitting, and then it says thank you on it. And then inside is the print. Now, I really liked what they did here. They didn't close it. I think that's clever. So they just kind of wrapped it up like this, so I didn't actually damage the print, so that was really nice. So it says the artist is Adele Mason. That's the artist's name, and I don't know how you pronounce the business. Could just be me. So that's their business card, and that's the business name. I do have quite a few of you sometimes comment if I'm saying stuff wrong, so if you know how to say it, let me know. and the print itself is so pretty, and it is a Dracula print. Now, as I said about the detail, it's a very unique style. It's kind of digital, but also still has that hand drawn effect to it. So it is on this kind of textured card, as you can see, and then it's got this really ornate border with Dracula himself, with roses, and then again this border, and it says Dracula, and it is stamped on the back. It says 2020. So really liked this. These prints retail for like £20, so a bit more expensive on the print side of it, but then also I think they are hand drawn and then edited. So really pleased with this. I really wanted a Dracula print, so I'm really happy I got one. Day 21 was Cobweb Coven. This is another business I've wanted to get something from for a while. It's just that this particular item isn't to me. But again, I'll be keeping it for a giveaway, or I will give it to someone as a gift or something. But day 21 has the skeleton tissue paper, and everything was wrapped up in this organza bag. And of course, I will show you the business card. You've probably heard of Cobweb Coven. I do follow them on Instagram. They do crystals and hand-painted signs and everything, as well as jewellery. There was basically this really cute bat set of jewellery. So to start with, there is this necklace. It's quite a long necklace actually, and then it's got this little bat on it. I'll just make sure I get it the right way. So it's got this little bat, which is very cute. The chain is kind of this textured chain, and then it does have a lobster clasp and no extender chain, but it is quite long on itself. I'm not sure if you could adjust it to any other length. No, you can. So you can actually adjust this to any other length, so it has a really cool chain, in my opinion. And it is all silver plated from what I can tell. And then it also has these matching earrings, which are very cute. Hopefully I can show you. So those were the items from the Cobweb Coven. Let me just get the necklace. So these are obviously a very cute set. If you had your ears pierced, these would be so cute together. I can't wear these as I don't have my ears pierced, and as I said in my video that I just filmed, which was a Mysticum Luna and Curiology haul, I'm very picky with my jewellery just because I have a jewellery shop, so I do see a lot of jewellery. So I think I will just pass this set along to someone who will really appreciate it and love it and can wear it as the actual set that it's supposed to be. So that is the next one from Cobweb Coven. Day 22, in my opinion, is a little bit creepy. So it's by the same company who did this print, who I can't pronounce. So this company is Day 22, which had the spiderweb tissue paper, and inside are some earrings, but I'm kind of a little bit freaked out by them. So they came in black tissue paper, and then this is them. It's just not really my kind of thing, but it's like doll hands. So it does say doll parts at the top on this like coffin background, which is kind of cool. And then they're just kind of handmade hands, but they look a bit scary on these bronze earrings. If you are into creepy things like this, like I can imagine like jawline jewellery wearing those. I'm not a fan of dolls, to be quite honest, and they're also earrings, so I can't wear them anyway. But if you are into creepy things, it's a cool item, and I like that they're handmade. It's just that they're not for me. And then day 23 had orange tissue paper. My battery's flashing at me, so it could die at any point. And then this was wrapped up in this really cute pumpkin kind of treat bag that's paper. It says trick or treat. And then this company is, what's this one? It's Daughter Hell. So it's the same company that did this print. So this one came in an organza bag, and this is also a jewellery set. So this is the note that was in it. So it seems like a lot of print companies do jewellery as well in this box. So that's that one, and then in here was this cute raven set. So again, it does have earrings in it. So this is what they look like. This pendant actually seems like a really nice quality. They are very solid and they feel like, as I said, a nice quality. They are on these earring hoops, and then there is also this matching necklace. And they are quite 3D as well. So I actually quite like the necklace of this one. The chain almost looks like stainless steel. I will have to confirm that, but it does almost look grey. I think the necklace is really, really pretty. I think the earrings are pretty, but I just can't wear them. I'm having a think about what I will do with the necklace, because I do have raven necklaces, so I'll either give it away as a set or I will keep the necklace and give away the earrings. But that is the next day from Daughter Hell. Day 24 was really, really cute. So this is by the company Alter Life Wares. Day 24 had skeletons, and then they are some wax melts in this organza bag, and these are very cute and they smell incredible. So, as normal, business card. And then it says, thank you for supporting my small business. Orange is pumpkin spice, black is coffee, blessed be Meg, tag us on Instagram, which I did. And then they are basically these skull wax melts. So there are 3 in this bag. This one is coffee, which is really, really cool. It smells really nice. And then definitely pumpkin spice is my favourite, of course. This smells so nice. So again, it's the same kind of skull mould, and they are quite thick as well. So again, really love discovering another wax melt small, that is hard to say, wax melt small business. So that is the next day from Alter Life Wares. Really, really cool item. And then we are on to the last few days. My battery's still flashing, but I will see how far I can get. So we will continue. Day 25 has skeleton tissue paper, and then it was this kind of cross stitch. You can see me through it. And it says trick or treat in green, orange and red, which is quite cute. I'd say it's, I don't know, I guess you could frame it. And then it says, hey, thank you so much. Hope you enjoy this piece. If you would like to see more, check out my Instagram, Skeleton Sanctuary. So this is the same small business who made those wax melt cubes at the beginning that were day 3. So this is by them. It is stitched really, really well. I'm assuming you could maybe frame this and cut this bit off a bit. So yeah, that is from Skeleton Sanctuary. Day 26 is Grimly Fiendish Crafts, which you have definitely heard of on this channel. And this is day 26, orange tissue paper. I've just got a stack of tissue paper right now. And then this is the packaging as always. So it had their cute sticker and a stripy bag, and then inside it was wrapped up in this, and then this was the little note that was put inside, and it says thank you for ordering the advent calendar box. Today your gift is a hand sewn zombie plush. I hope you like it. Happy Halloween. And this is the little zombie plush, so a little bit different from the other pieces I've shown you from Grimly Fiendish Crafts. So it is a very cute stuffed zombie plush. I'd say it's not 100% my style. I prefer like ghost things, but she actually, when I included her in the giveaway, she sent another little package and put, I'm not 100% sure if you'll like my Halloween advent calendar thing, so she actually included this ghost for me, so I will go grab it. So this wasn't actually in the box, but as I said, she sent this one because she wasn't sure if I'd like the zombie. I think it's cute, but I definitely prefer the ghost. I mean, look at him. I think you can get these in her shop, and you can get like pumpkin brooches as well. But this ghost is so adorable. He actually sits on top of my Wednesday Addams print over there. But these are very, very cute together. I feel like you could make a collection out of these, have like a pumpkin and like different spooky creatures. So yeah, there was the zombie plush in the box, and then she also sent this one to me for free. So loved this little ghosty. Day 27 is some dancing skeletons again, and this is, okay, so this is by Misery Guts. So this is the same company that did the skull mask. So this is their details and also like their Instagram and everything. There was this really cute sticker with a hand and kind of a daffodil flower. And then the main item was this print. Now I definitely prefer this to the mask. It is this skull on a pumpkin with this knife going through it. I think this is really, really cool. I'll have to go through and see like which ones I'm actually going to keep, because the reality is I don't need this many art prints. But I do think this art print is very, very cool. Would look really nice framed and everything, and it's kind of more spooky with the Halloween element in with it, so you could have this up all year round. Day 28 had the cobweb tissue paper, and then this is a print from Rocker Baby. So this is the same company who did the Strange and Unusual pin that I showed you earlier, and this print's actually really, really cool. So it is a matte print, and it's kind of a haunted house scene that says "Home Sweet Haunted Home" with this very cute happy ghost. So this is what this one looks like. Very kind of Addams Family, I'd say. And I think this is really, really cute. I think this is one of the ones I'll be keeping, but I just think this is very, very adorable and very spooky and almost like Tim Burton like as well. So that is that one. Now we have 3 days left. So if you've made it to the end of the video, amazing. Day 29 is orange tissue paper, and this is the item from You're So Cool. So I have been meaning to get something from You're So Cool for a while. You might have heard me talk about them when I've done the Littlest Spook Shop videos, because they usually partner with those to bring out limited edition prints. So it did come in this stripy bag, and then it says "Love You to Death." So again, you could actually keep this as a print, but it is also like a leaflet where it says "You're So Cool" and their details down there. And then the print itself is an Oogie Boogie print with shock, lock and barrel. Kind of in a bathtub with blood and some bats. So again, really, really cool print. I'm not sure if this is my favourite one by them, because I really liked the like pumpkin Nightmare Before Christmas one, but I didn't want to get it in case it was in the box. But I do think this print is really, really pretty. That's what this one looks like up close. So that is the print from You're So Cool, again a 5 size. Day 30 is one of my favourites, and this is by the Ghost Family Haunts. Now if you follow Luna Lily on YouTube, she did a video about their room sprays. I'm kind of tempted, but then I don't use room spray, so. But they also do wax melts, and this is the same company. They also did that mini cauldron print I showed you earlier as well, so it looks like they do quite the variety. Everything came in this bag, and then it says wax melt care. So this is just some information about their wax melts and then their room sprays as well. And then inside was this adorable little pin badge, and it says "Without Pumpkin he would be undone." I'm not sure where that's from. If you know where that is from, do let me know. It's this really pretty pin, and I really like the effect of it. Even the backing card is nice. So really, really liked that pin. And then this. Oh my gosh. I don't usually get that excited about wax melts, but this is probably one of the nicest scents I've ever smelled in my entire life. This is called The Haunts. That's the name of it. So it is wrapped in this striped packaging, and it says The Haunts. I'm not going to open it. Like, I'm not sure if it's a shape. I think it's just round, but if I'm wrong, I'll put a photo of it if I've opened it by this point. But I was so intrigued because it's very spicy but very sweet, and it just smells incredible. So I went to their website and looked up what this scent was, because they have a whole fragrance library, and from what I can remember, it said something like sweet pumpkin bread with, oh, what's that, not clotted cream, cream cheese, oh my gosh, maybe, with nutmeg. So very spicy, very sweet. When it said sweet pumpkin bread, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, it literally smells like that. Is incredible. So I have a feeling I'll be going back to this company when I need some more wax melts. I do have quite the collection, but this actually smells incredible, like nothing I've ever smelled before. And also the packaging, like very, very what I'm into. And day 31 was, again, a nice item that I really, really liked, and this is by Hannah Horror herself, which makes sense because she put the box together. So it did come in the cobweb tissue paper with day 31 on it. And then it did, my voice, if I'm editing this and my voice is cracked like 1,000 times, I'm gonna be so annoyed. But this is the little card that came in it. So it says Happy Halloween. Again, even the card, like all of the company's packaging is so pretty. Like it's really, really well thought out. And I don't know, it just adds that spooky touch, which I really, really like. It says, I hope you enjoyed opening your advent box and love it as much as we enjoyed putting it together for you ghouls to enjoy. Stay spooky, Hannah Horror. So that was really cute. And then inside were these, and these are some badges. And these are so cute. So they're actually like backed on the tissue paper, and then it says includes 4x38mm badges featuring, what was my camera doing? Featuring original, gosh, it does not want to do that. Featuring original artwork from Hannah Horror, and then it does have her logo. So inside here is a Sweeney Todd one, an Edward Scissorhands, a Beetlejuice, and some guy from Mars Attacks. And she does sell these in her shop if you're interested, because I did have a little look. So as you can see, there's Sweeney Todd, Edward Scissorhands, someone from Mars Attack, and Beetlejuice. So these are like a great item to finish on, because I like 3 out of the 4. The only one I don't really like is this one, because I've never seen the film. But like it's definitely, especially Sweeney Todd and Edward Scissorhands, like oh my gosh, yes. And again, they're kind of drawn in that Hannah Horror style. So really pleased with the last item as well. I feel like it would have been a bit like, oh, if the last item like wasn't my thing, but it was definitely my thing. That was everything. So that was 31 items from 23 small businesses. Overall, I love the box. I feel like the value is there. Although a lot of it is art prints, like some people disregard art prints and think, oh, it's just an art print, but actually like a lot of effort goes into that as much as it would an item, if that makes sense. And they're also really cool to spookify your room, your house. I mean, that's definitely a good way to kind of do that by putting up art. Like I have a whole wall behind me of art from artists I really like, so there was a good variety. Like they had, okay, they did have quite a few art prints, but they had like wax melts, badges, jewellery, pins. So I really liked this box. I'd maybe like to see a few more pins, just because I really loved the pins that were in this box. I think the jewellery sets are really nice. There's variety, like there's the handmade like doll hand earrings, but then there's the more simple jewellery sets. So yeah, I think all the artists are very varied. Like looking at all their styles, I feel like there's something that would appeal to everyone. I feel like Hannah's done an amazing job. I did send her a message just saying how much I loved everything, and I did tell her I was doing this video if she's watching. But yeah, I was really, really pleased with everything, even though some of it like didn't appeal to me especially. I can see the value in all of it, if that makes sense. I'd say my favourite days or small businesses, I don't know which day is which now because it's all on a pile, but I loved this one. Really, really wanted to print from them, so really loved that one. Loved the wax melt from the Ghost Family Haunts. Really liked the Hannah Horror art. Even though the Trick or Treat one didn't appeal to me, I loved all the other things that were in there. I was surprised by this company. I really like the style of it, Bodies and Botanicals. And I'd have to say my top, maybe top 2 has to be, where are they? Buried is what they are. Nope, that's not it either. I'm gonna have to sort this out after. I have to say the top 2 shops for me was Sinister Signs and Alien Queen Crafts. I think because these are more of the bigger items as well, and I was looking to purchase something from these 2 shops anyway, and they both really impressed me. This one definitely appeals to me, and I really love the effect of this one. So that was the whole video. I need a drink. So that is the advent calendar of 2020 from Hana Horror. As I said, I think all the items are great. Love the variety. The value is definitely there. I know other places are doing like less items for more money, so I feel like this deal is amazing. And it's a really nice way to try out some new businesses. So hopefully you watching, you'll be able to discover like maybe 23 new businesses. And as I said in another video, do consider supporting these businesses for Christmas if you need Christmas presents for either spooky people or non-spooky people. Like, a lot of gothic and alternative shops also do things that could suit more like normal people, if that makes sense. Like maybe like moon necklaces, stars. So definitely don't rule out a shop even if you're looking for a non-spooky person. Obviously don't get something that they don't want, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. Like, don't just rule out small businesses completely, because they definitely need like your help more now than ever with the lockdown happening and everything. So hopefully they get a lot of support over Christmas. You can see the effort and the packaging and everything that goes into it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Do let me know your thoughts on this box in the comments. Let me know what your favorite day was. Please like this video if you did enjoy it. Remember to press the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload. And as I said at the beginning, don't forget to subscribe if you like these types of videos, you like small businesses, and I will hopefully see you in my next video, unless I've bored you to death. Bye!